are you doing? It's like 7 a.m. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the coffee shop to get some work done. All right, so I'm on my property again, and I decided to go ahead and just walk the whole distance over here. I found some tire tracks, found some shoe prints, someone walking around here with a larger dog. So hopefully it's just like a future neighbor or something. But it's one of those things that you have to consider where you're building a road, not just for yourself, but anyone who gets curious, who wants to come down here and see what you have, you know, some people that might not have your best interests at heart. So it's something I keep in mind being out here in the middle of nowhere is I'm basically creating a trail directly to my belongings. And I'm just going to protect myself and protect the things that I own, the things that I have worked really hard for, including my animals. So, but other than that, it's so beautiful out here. Like, look at this landscape. As you can see, this is the pretty big washout on my property. What I'm going to do, just because this is basically supposed to be like a 4-way road, like right here. But obviously, because the dump truck that created the road to divide all the properties, they also created a way for the water to basically destroy the road. So what I'm going to do to correct this issue is basically work with it. I'm going to build a road right on top of this, and I'm going to build trenches on either side, which is basically called a swale. And as I walk up this hill, you'll see exactly where the water ends up flowing all the way down there. And I'm being careful to not show any landmarks in the background because I don't want anyone to know where I am. I'm going to go ahead and just make this a road and then put trenches on either side. There's some overspillage over here, and it goes right onto my property. So I'm going to work with it. I'm going to go ahead and allow a little bit of water to go through so that I can use it for permaculture. So if you're new to my channel, then you're probably wondering how I'm going to go about doing this. Am I doing it myself? Am I using a company, et cetera, et cetera? So I am using a rental company nearby, and I'll be either doing it with myself, or my partner is also going to be helping me if I can get him to Arizona. We're working on it, but we're both going to be working on the land, including the road. That's the most important thing. I just found out there's a possibility I can actually have my cabin delivered a little bit sooner than later. And if that happens, then I'm happy. So if I can get my cabin delivered before Christmas, that would be absolutely amazing, because I really would like to have somewhere to go in the winter. It was so cold in my van this morning. I could see my breath, but not even that. Like, I didn't want to get out of bed. But luckily I have like a really big heater system. I just don't really like using it because it's propane, and I've never really used propane before with anything. So I'm still a little nervous about it. But yeah, so luckily I had something to keep me warm for the most part, but it was only 20 degrees outside. And I was like, if this is 20 degrees, I can only imagine what below zero is going to be feeling like. Yeah, right now I'm looking at zoning because I would like to go ahead and start building a cob house on the property. And I know that they're really specific about that, which is crazy because the area that I'm in is very heavily Native American. So for them to have restrictions on earthen or living earth homes is insane to me. Okay, so I have a pile of stuff over here. So the whole purpose of me collecting all these different things here is because I want to build a do-it-yourself culvert. Culverts are really expensive. They're like $400, and I just see no reason why I need to pay that. Obviously, I'm about to get the road created, so I have to create the culvert so the water can pass underneath, not over my road and completely destroy it. All right, I am right now back on the property, or at least near the property, and I have Jeff, which is my current road grader person, who's been helping out. Super, super kind guy. He's actually doing some work right now in the background, as you can see. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, so he's going to be the reason why I have access, at least partial access, to the property today. And then from there, hopefully I can get my cabin delivered this week. So he's doing a really great job so far. I think for the 3 hours that I have him today, it'll probably take him 3 hours to do this, I'm assuming. Look at that, it already looks good. And the way he's compacting it, I think I might actually be able to drive on it today. I didn't expect that. This is exciting. This is exciting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a little nervous about being out here, even with my partner by ourselves, but you know, I gotta get used to it. What's the point of buying property and then being too afraid to stay on it? It's crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the plan. As you can see, there is a huge wash going all the way down there. It's pretty deep there, and it follows all the way through here. And then what I'm gonna do is put a culvert right here in the smallest part. He is going to take all of this dirt here and make it so where that wash just continues the path all the way down and kind of gets skinnier, you know, the further down the road it goes. Someone reached out to us on Facebook offering to share whatever, you know, loose supplies they have on their property so that we can have the cinder blocks that we need for the cabin base. We just went ahead and Jeremiah decided to jump on the roof, and even though it looks like, yeah, it's super sketchy, he still jumped on the roof and got all these bricks from me, so I'm grateful for him. This isn't even all of it, this is half of it. So he grabbed a total of 16 bricks that we're gonna go ahead and put in my van and get it to the property to create a base for the cabin. My cabin has finally been delivered. As you can see here, there's 2 people that had to take it off of that flatbed truck. We had 2 issues coming into the gate, and that is that there's livestock cattle gates to even get to the property, to my property and everyone else's, unfortunately. And due to that, we had to dig out the cattle gate, like wooden thing, which took a little time. But on top of that, the people that came in, even the solar people here, as you can see in the video, they didn't realize how far we lived out. Even though we told them we live off of a dirt road, 2.5 miles in. For some reason, no one believes us. So when they're driving down the road and it starts getting bumpy, they get kind of nervous. But either way, they delivered my cabin. And here it is, right before the sunset. And yeah, I'm just really grateful to be out here. It's super sketchy at night, but it doesn't matter. I was in a relationship for 13 years, living in a home with someone, sharing a home with someone. And this is finally something that I can call my own. It's here. I'm here with my cat, my animals, my partner. At the end of the day, this is my property. This is my home. This is my van. And I'm very proud of all of it.